Well, I'm out here again. It's been a couple of weeks since my last outing, but I've decided to have another go at it. It's a little bit warmer than last time, but it's still pretty chilly. This is my campsite. It's kind of hard to tell, but if you look down the hill, you can see that it's pretty steep. There are trees, and there's a bunch of dead wood just down the hill there. And then here's what's going to be my bed. I have a nice rock there to reflect the fire back at me. And where my backpack is where I'm going to build my fire. You can see a small bundle of sticks there that I gathered on the way up. I walked by a standing dead cedar and I just pulled off some of the limbs and tied them with a piece of string to make sure I would have some wood when I got to wherever I was going. Another piece of dead wood, and here there are several halfway decent natural shelters. You could snuggle up under this sort of ledge right here if you needed to. And then up the hill that direction is where my old campsite was, but we decided to abandon that one for now and come over to here. And another good campsite would be if you were to sit right in this area, get your fire against that rock and reflect the light and heat back at you. But I've decided that this is where I'm going to be setting up, so I'll come back in a minute and show you. Now what I've done here is I've just walked around sort of down the hill there where there's that large fallen tree, large fallen pine, and I've gone to the stump, which is mostly rotted out, and yanked out the branches. And even though these don't look like too much, they're full of pine pitch wood, which is very good for starting fires and for keeping fires going. It burns very hot and bright. So here I found a few old cedars that have fallen on their own and are dead, and even though they look quite rotted, cedar is very resistant to rot. As you can see here, it's still very strong on the inside and nice and hard, so that'll be good burning wood. So I guess that's it for now. I'll get my fire going and then report back. Here I'm just getting ready to start a fire. I've cleared all the leaves off of this area here. This is a bandana that I had in my cargo pocket. In it I have a few fire starting goodies. I have a piece of cotton webbing soaked in melted wax, and then I let it cool so that it's kind of rubbery, sort of. Same thing with this, cotton string with wax. Fire steel and striker, and a match case. At any given time I have at least one or two ways to start fire. I also have a lighter in my pocket. I'm just going to use a match because I enjoy it more, so I'm just going to open up my match case here, kick out one or two matches, move my whole bandana over here so I don't catch it on fire. Just going to cut a little bit of the string. And I'm going to just kind of coil it up and tighten the knot here just to hold it all in one bunch. Just a loose knot to keep it together. Going to take my match, light it, let that get going pretty good. And then I'm just going to take some twigs, like this, and just kind of prop them up over it to start catching those on fire. So then I'll just keep adding more wood until this is the right size. So there you go. Well, I'm here. It's about 5 o'clock now. It's getting dark. The sun's just finishing going down now. The sky's kind of still a little bit of light in it. I'm just sitting here. I found this cozy spot. I can sit up against this tree, and right here is my fire, nice and warm. I've taken my jacket off and I'm down to my sweater. I'm still wearing my hat and my scarf thing though. So I've just been sitting here and enjoying the fire and doing a little bit of whittling on this piece of wood, and I'll probably have a cup of tea in a minute, boil some water, so that's about it for the moment. Well, it's, let me just check my watch, see what time it is here. It's about 10 to 7. I have my billy on the fire, boiling some water for a little bit of tea. I have here a jar of peanut butter and my spoon. I'm just going to have some of that and some tea, because I'm starting to get a little hungry. So that's about it for the moment. I'm pretty warm actually with this fire here, so I've actually I put my jacket back on because the temperature dropped, but I've got it open still, so that's it for now. Well, it's about 11:30. It started snowing about a half an hour ago, but it's actually starting to snow a little bit more heavily now. I still have my fire going here, and what I've done since it started snowing, I don't want to get wet, so I've just taken my poncho. I'm sitting up against this tree for support, and I'm just wearing the poncho. I have my backpack between my knees, and I have my airline fleece blanket over my legs to keep them warm, and then I just have my hands in my pockets. So this is probably how I'm going to spend the night for sleeping wise, so I guess I'll see you in the morning, unless I report back again in the meantime.